Well, hello, this is Brother West again. I just want to say this right here. Don't be bitter. Don't live a bitter life, because bitterness is like rigor mortis, and when a person has died, after a while, after the rigor mortis sits, eventually it's going to stink. And bitterness, it gives you a smell where no one wants to be around you, because you send out a message. There's an odor, there's a conversation that comes from bitterness. Listen to this. Hebrews 12:14 says that, follow peace with all men and holiness, without which shall no man see the Lord, lest a root of bitterness springing up in you trouble you, whereby many will be defiled. Don't live a bitter life. My dad, my spiritual father, always told me that, son, he says that never live your life with regrets. Don't live with regrets. Don't live with regrets. Don't let your past mistakes torment you in your present. Many times, there are many people that are listening to me that will listen to me. Your past is holding you hostage. You can't move forward because you're still stuck in the past. You're still stuck in who you used to be. You're still stuck in what happened before. You're still stuck in what they did before, and you can't move. You can't move forward. It's like you're still mourning the old you. You're still mourning what you used to be. You're still mourning what you once had. But the Bible says to let the dead bury the dead. Gotta kill it. Gotta let it die. You gotta stop feeding it. See, many of you, you're feeding your past. You're feeding dead things in your life that was meant to die. You have to be careful. The things that God buried and things that God killed, do not resurrect those things. And oftentimes you think about those things and you resurrect them. You think about a situation or a person and they call you. You're calling them. Change the way you think and stop thinking on those things that are in your past, but think on those things that are good, pure, positive, a good report. Think on those things. Stop tormenting yourself. Don't suffer in silence. Remain focused in your purpose. Remain focused in your calling. Remain focused in what God has called you to do. And anything and anyone that's in your way and not going in the direction that God is calling you to, separate yourself. Don't let things and situations pull you back. Don't let things become a distraction to you. See, you have a calling. You have God chose you. God chose you to move forward. God chose you for a purpose. Your purpose is calling you. You have to go forward to that purpose. And while your purpose is calling you, don't let distractions come to get your eyes off of your purpose. That's why God said, the day that you hear my voice, harden not your heart. The reason why God is calling you, because he's calling you to your purpose. Your purpose is calling you. The Bible says there's a time and season for everything and a time for every purpose. And the time is now. There's Kairos and Chronos. Kairos and Chronos. Chronos is the chronological time, but Kairos is that moment that it happened when you decide, I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to live. I'm not going to die in my situation. I'm not going to die in my circumstance. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to look at what another person have, but I'm going to look at what I got. I'm going to look at what I can do. I'm not going to look at everybody and people and people feel sorry for me. No, I'm going to pick myself up. I'm going to encourage myself when I can't get no encouragement. I'm going to bless the name of the Lord. I'm going to do everything that I know to do, that God is calling me to do, because God said if I abide in him and his word abide in me, it's a promise. I can ask what I will. And so I'm asking. As I'm abiding, I'm asking. As I'm abiding in his word, I'm asking God. That's my promise. That belongs to me. It belongs to me. He says would that he give of the kingdom and all the things that he have, that we have a good life, abundant life, that we prosper and be in good health. The cattle on 1,000 hills are his, and he wants us to give it to us. But there are steps that we must take in order to receive it, and it comes through patience. It comes through patience. It comes through time. Don't let time be your enemy. Let time be your friend. To do the will of God, to fulfill your purpose in God, that God can say one day, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of the Lord. God bless you. Have a good day.